Hello, in this video we want to present the shortcoming and wish list for the collaborative platform. Uh, things that, that, that were pending and things that can be improved. The first thing that we wanted to say is okay, the collaborative platform is built into the G framework version 1.0. We will suggest upgrading the framework to version 2.0 because it has a lot of improvement. Uh, new boot it contains a new bootstrap upgrade that can help design the look and feel of the application and can help with new functionality that comes. On the other hand, about grading the G framework, I would suggest also to redesign the look and feel of the UI, the user interface of the collaborative platform. Right now, the collaborative platform has been developed by many semesters and has followed different styles for displaying the information and everything, and it's not very uniform. That can be a problem because the user has constantly has to be changing the mindset. So let me show you. For example, this is one style, and the reporting is a little bit different style. Maybe redesign the user interface to be more uniform. It could help. Maybe you can do the buttons bigger so it can be used better in the touch device. Um, on the other hand, more or less, I would suggest in some places you're using Ajax and others not. I would suggest to create more uniform user interface. So that's it on that part. Uh, in the homepage, the dashboard that everyone has, there's a section here with images that it's difficult to see. For example, these images are disabled or brings the idea or they are disabled, but it's difficult to see. In this case, this image is not disabled, and it's difficult to see that this is enabled. And this image can point me to the meeting invitation of this administrator. Uh, I would suggest on changing this dashboard for something like numbers, where it can tell you. In this case, for example, the meetings, it doesn't have anything. I would suggest using a button where you can put 0, and it can indicate that when clicking that you're going to go and see 0 pending meetings. And also, that gives you a space for putting more buttons, such as, I don't know, pending video conference. Now that the module is up and running, you can click on that button and go to those video conference, and it can provide more information. On the other hand, while opening a ticket and providing the answer of the ticket, you can do it here. You click add comment, and this is the text box where you can input the answer of the ticket. That's fine. However, sometimes it's good to have a rich text where the person that is answering the ticket can format the text, put bullet points, hyperlinks, and it can be nicely formatted. It can be an answer nicely formatted, so the person can understand very well the text, the answer to the text that he sees. What else? On the other hand, on the reports functionality, on the utilization dashboard, I would suggest, for example, if I want the tickets created per day, I would suggest if the administrator can put or can set up some kind of threshold where he can say when to, so he can uh, keep the attention some way. So for example, in this case, if the administrator would set up a threshold to indicate when he has more than 3 tickets, this bar would be highlighted, and it can make can retrieve the attention of the administrator, and he can perform an action on that day because it's unusual activity or something like that. That would be very helpful on this kind of reports. On the other hand, every time the administrator clicks on one bar, I would suggest, if you click here or here or here, suggest pulling the data that is behind that bar. Uh, it's kind of a drill down to the data, so the administrator can have an overview of the data, and actually the data in this case are tickets. So the administrator can has a view of those tickets, and and easily perform an action over those tickets. That would be the reporting suggestions.
So for the collaborative tools, the video conference capabilities module that we developed, I have some suggestions how to improve it and make it better. So, for example, the listing can be improved so that maybe a tab separates the video conferences. So you will have today's tab, upcoming meetings, and past meeting tabs. Maybe it's better that way, the current way that is set up. When we create a video conference, right now I have to click this button and navigate to another page. I would suggest use doing the same thing, but using a modal or like a pop-up window that lets you do it without leaving the page. Um, uh, so also another thing is that right now it uses emails as the primary way to invite people. I think this is wrong because who will know everybody's email? So in order to establish a video conference within the users in the application. So to do something like Skype has, where you can click and then you will have a window where you will get a list of all your contacts in the platform, in the application. Then you will go and select your contacts or people that you maybe have some refined search where you can find by groups or people that posted questions about this ticket or so it can be vastly improved by changing the way that you invite people, to have something like that lets you invite people by their name, not by their email, because we don't know their emails. So also, once the meeting is scheduled, I would suggest that you can maybe, let's say that I want to change this date. I should have a way to modify the date of the meeting. Right now it's not implemented. Modify the date, maybe keep adding people without, right here from the meeting page you can edit it and add more people easily. So that would be another thing. Um, um, so and another thing would be file sharing, right? Inside the meeting, right? Right now we have video, chat, we have the audio, video, and chat. So we would like to have something more. We have the whiteboard and the screen sharing, right? But I think it's good if we can add something to share files, right? Like I can share files with so that I can share a file with the other users so they can see it. Maybe I will have to have something where you can, if the meeting is created from a ticket, I should have a way to pull the ticket information inside the meeting. So maybe add here a little panel that lets the user do more stuff. Maybe below the meeting page. Another thing that I would suggest um, is to, once you get the listing of the users right here, I would suggest that you can pull information from the user by going over, right click, or clicking a button that tells you the user information, so that you can know what their activities and the application, what they're doing, their their role in the meeting, in the application. In this way, we can vastly improve the video conference things. I would also suggest that the maybe we can do more edits, work more on the CSS, on the theme of the video conference, so that it looks nicer. As my teammate said, the application, I think it also needs changing the design that it currently has. That will be I think that's like a really high priority, is to change the UI, the way that it looks, because so that it looks nicer. So yes, this will be the video for the shortcomings and wish list that we would like to have implemented in the platform for the next version. Thank you so much, and have a nice day.